So what do you think of the little Karcher broom thing?
I think it's actually something invented by communists to make everyone sweep the floors in their driveways and cement surfaces.
That's not very positive.
I noticed with it sitting out there all by its lonesome, that it was just like, come play with me. Dude, come play with me.
Well, it was only sitting out there because you wanted to...
I've got that weird work mentality. I don't know if it's heritage or what, but I see it sitting there, I'm like, well, I gotta push it. So I actually recorded myself pushing it for about 10 minutes.
Yeah?
So your driveway's clean now.
So let's see what your results are. Look. Just look. Just look.
I know. But see, I was perfectly fine just sitting here. I think it's a social thing. I think it's some kind of program invented by the government. They're trying to get the streets cleaned, and they're like, let's just put a bunch of these out on the road and see what happens. We'll convince them to buy it. That way we don't have to come out of pocket for anything.
But if you're going to take that kind of attitude, how are we ever going to develop a career marketing products for people and having people pay us for making commercials? I mean, here you are. You found every possible negative thing you could possibly say about that little gizmo, and I think it's pretty cool.
I think that it looks cool and that it's actually going to get used. After I leave here today, I think it's going to get used twice.
Twice?
Yep.
Now, are you factoring in my wife?
Yes.
And her desire not to have stuff being tracked in on the floor?
Well, I think like most things, everything starts off with good intentions.
Yeah?
And then reality takes over and you go, I'll get it later. And you end up leaving it somewhere and you don't mess with it.
Kind of like having a rat rod in the garage that you need to mess with a little bit to get it running, but you kind of it's really easy to say, oh, I'll get to it later. You mean like that? Kind of like that?
Kind of like having a Napa sign that you can hang, but you're like, oh, I'll get to it later.
That Napa sign is cool. What'd I do with it?
Exactly.
No, I mean really. I put it somewhere.
It happened so quickly.
No, I had it in my hand just a minute ago.
It's like, what did I do with the thing that I...
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. It's not too late. It's not too late.
It's not too late, man. Save yourself. What the hell?
Dang, Josh, dang.
I mean, I'll give you a for example.
Give me a for example.
I really wanted a table saw.
Yeah.
Because I thought I could do some stuff with a table saw.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
There's times where I need to rip wood, and that would be good to have a nice straight edge. And
I know how this is going to end.
So let's get a table saw. So I asked everybody for gift cards so I could get the money together and go to Lowe's and pick out my own table saw. The last thing I wanted was somebody buying a table saw, and I was like, well, I didn't really want that one. I want the one that folds up in the corner. That way it's nice and out of the way when I'm not using it. But I can pull it out, prop it up, and set it up, and use it, and it's going to work great. And I bought one, made by Kohler, sold it at Lowe's.
Kohler?
Kohler.
That's crap. No, go ahead. Continue the story.
It's pretty good. I like it.
No, yeah, okay.
Got it set up, using it, love it. It's great. I think I've used it 5 or 6 times, and it's sitting in the corner. And I pull it out every now and then and look at it and go,